Husk. I would like to tell you when it started. But I can't. Whatever it is that's happening to me doesn't leave me with much sense of time. The days are like a flurry of snow, mixed up with themselves. A part of me I cannot see is opening. Like a flower. Like an aperture. Like a pit. And something is preparing to crawl out, but I don't know what. I have nothing to go on, I'm scrambling in darkness. All I have are sensations, in the hollows and margins of my mind. It's a whoosh of wind at the base of my spine. The shudder when I walk, the quickening steps of my shadow. When I wake up, it's like returning from a great distance, my body accepts me back reluctantly. My spirit sinks into my flesh as though through a boggy mire, with great resistance. And there's not quite enough room for me anymore, as though another is taking up space. The first thing I do is go to the mirror, a compulsion akin to tonguing a wound. The stranger flickers there for half a second before my mind reflexes and shows me what I expect to see, my own pale face. Immediately, the memory of whatever I saw is expunged, leaving only the question of whether or not I saw anything at all. Does the pupa feel this anxiety when it begins wrapping itself in silk? When the body begins to liquefy, does it issue a silent prayer? An apology? These days, when I enter a crowd, I am frightened for everyone around me. I hurry to be away from them as quickly as possible because whatever this thing is, ready to be born, it's not under my control. I'm barely under my control. I do things without meaning to, drop things, end up in places with no memory of how I got there. When I talk to people, half of what I say makes no sense, and I have to repeat myself slowly, enunciating each word carefully to avoid sounding like a gibbering imbecile. Every day, I have to work harder to hold on to who I am. But every day I remember less of who that is, and the struggle seems less important, the consequences of giving up less severe. I'm writing this down while I can still say it, while I still care enough about you to explain myself and whatever it is I'm about to do. Whatever it is, know that I'm sorry, so very sorry.